Okay, I think we're live. Good morning. Welcome to Manhood. My name is TJ. We are here starting a little bit late this morning. My baby girl decided to make it her personal vendetta to make sure this doesn't happen. And now she's sitting there acting like she's all cute with her eyes wide open. So we'll see how well we do. We'll see how long we last. But daily Bible study stream where I attempt to play Elden Ring while reading the Bible. We're going to see how it goes. Welcome in. We go through a few different things each day. First off, we start with talking about yesterday's commitments and how we did on them. Can I throw something? What if I electrify my arm in it? Probably doesn't help with him, though, huh? Let's see. There we go. Oh, probably shouldn't do that. All right. Did not make a ton of commitments yesterday. One of them was a... Oh, that hit me. Okay. I don't think electrifying actually helps me at all. And now she's upset again. She's not going to let it happen. Oh, man, that was a quick swing. Yeah, she's getting upset already. She doesn't want us to do this. She wants all the attention for herself. Okay, that felt like I was out of reach of that. All right, we gotta pick her up. 1 second. Sorry if I did. You can sit here with me. All right. Good. Right? Okay, great. Okay, next we go into what we're grateful for. I don't know whether or not I've probably said this before, but one of my big things that I've been grateful for recently is legitimately just being able to do this while having a baby. And we're trying to honor the Lord while we play Elden Ring. I got this little girl distracting me a little bit. That did not work at all. Here, you want this? You just eat. She's been a little fussy. She's like, thanks for following, man. Go to sleep. So grateful for that. I'm super grateful for how fussy she is this morning. Great. She's acting like she's dying. Welcome, Mrs. Bull. Happy to have you here. You need what else are we thankful for? I'm doing 2 months. Nice job, dude. Ours is, how old are you? Going on 4? She's like almost a month. 4 weeks. She's so happy to be here right now. She's just so grateful. This is our 5th, so we've got 4 others. So usually I take her out in the morning. Let mom. But she's really angry this morning. So we'll see how well we can last here. Want to lay flat? All right, well. I'm going to have to send in the jellyfish to fight by himself. Yeah, we're trying to. Trying to follow the initial commandment, you know? And I'm super grateful for that. Okay, I gotta come up with one more thing that I'm grateful for. So we gotta... Let's kill this thing. Nope, she's not gonna let us do it. Yeah. This may not work out today, guys. She is very, very... She's been upset all morning. I actually started late because I was trying to get her to chill out. Is that how you said it work right now? Okay, yeah. What else am I grateful for? Let's see. You want to tell him something? Okay. Better? I think you just might be having like stomach problems. I will say I am super grateful for my work as well. Well, yes, thank you for that insight. I'm grateful to have a job as well. There is nothing to do to take care of the baby, but I appreciate that. She is fed, she is changed, she's just upset. But if it annoys you, you're welcome to scroll past. You are welcome to move on. She needs to calm down. She's working on it. She literally just got done eating right before we came here. That's why we're late this morning. Good now? Good. Okay, we're going into 1 Samuel chapter 28. And we're going to go try to fight this guy while we do it. Yeah, she's trying to figure it out. She'll get there. Okay, in those days, the Philistines gathered their forces for war to fight against Israel. And Achish said to David... So remember, David's out living among the Philistines, among his enemies, becoming essentially a bandit, not doing too good, just mindlessly going and pillaging people for no reason. Oh, man. Ooh, I'm not doing well with this. All right, so understand, this is what Achish is saying, by the way. One second, I'm distracted. All right, we're good. Understand that you and your men are to go out with me in the army. And the reason he's expecting of this is because literally David's been telling him, I've been going and raiding the Israelite people. So in his mind, David's on his side now. That's a lie, and now it's causing all sorts of issues because he's not actually... He's not... Oh, are you happy now? Oh, my goodness. That's a nice smile. Oh, I just died. You're just sitting down here smiling. Are you good? I'll keep talking. You can just sit there. So Achish is like, you're gonna go out with me. So David says to Achish, very well. You shall know what your servant can do. And Achish said to David, very well, I will make you my bodyguard for life. So now he's like, specifically like, you're going to be my guy. Now Samuel had died. Samuel, remember, is for those of you who haven't never read 1 Samuel before, he was the chief priests of the Lord that anointed both King Saul and then King David after. And he has passed away at this point. And all Israel mourned for him and buried him at Ramah. This is not the first time this is mentioned. I think it's just reiterating that he is dead. Right? Good. His city. And Saul had put the mediums and the necromancers out of the land. God had told them, oh man, that's the wrong button. Sorry. During the giving of his law, that they were to not consult with the dead. They were not to do this. And Saul, to his credit, had initially gone out and said, yeah, we're going to put everybody out of the land that does that kind of stuff and make sure they don't do it anymore. Oh, man, still reach me. Oh, you're upset again. Come here. You want your passy? Okay. Man, girl, you go from being great to being horrible. There. Sit up. Keep up. Okay. So the Philistines assembled and came and encamped at Shunem, and Saul gathered all Israel and they encamped at Gilboa. Those lights behind us? That's nice. When Saul saw that the army of the Philistines, he was afraid, and his heart trembled greatly. And when Saul inquired of the Lord did not answer him, either by dreams or by Urim or by prophets. So all of these were methods at which they could yeah, this is my baby. I like my baby. She's kind of angry right now, but she's usually great. You okay? Hey. You hurting? So Saul attempts to inquire of the Lord. The Lord's anointing has gone from him. He has shoved out the Lord's anointed, which is David, right? He brought him in when the harmful spirit kept coming upon him, and he would give him rest. So he's pretty much sent every ability away. It might be a big burp. That's true. Get it out. Take everyone, and it's like ASMR for everyone in the stream. So, I lost my train of thought. Sorry, I got all distracted. Oh, so he pushes God's anointing away. What's up? Yep, we're just sitting here being a tarnish standing in a corner. You might have down below. I don't know if this is a burp. She's working on it. She's kind of acting like she's struggling with it, so she's acting like her stomach's upset instead. Yeah, exactly. Burp got slain. That's great. Thank you for following the live stream. All right, why don't you sit like this? Just chill for a minute. We got to go and all right, let's roll in. Oh my goodness, girl. Really now. Try that. Okay. So Saul's greatly afraid, and he's looking for the Lord, but the Lord's not answering him because he's done everything in his power to push the Lord away from him. You good? All right, good. Happy Valentine's Day. Have a good one. So what he does is he then resorts to not the greatest thing. Oh, hold on. Let me hit this guy a few times. Move out of the way. We're going to get him. Ouch. All right. That was close. Okay. Oh, man. Yeah, work it out. Okay, that didn't work out. All right, so Saul says, seek out for me a woman who is a medium, that I may go. Here you go, try this. You want that? No. All right. Probably not going to have a great stream this morning. Unless you guys like watching babies cry. Saul said to his servants, seek out a woman for me who is a medium, that I may go to her and inquire of her. So he is so fearful that he's now going, not only is he not hearing from the Lord, but he's doing exactly the opposite of any way that the Lord has told him to communicate with him or anyone else. Right? He makes it very clear that they are not to go and seek after the dead and attempt to talk to them. Isn't that cool, those lights? Oh, just on the PC. All right. And the servant said to him, behold, there is a medium at Endor. So Saul disguised himself, right? He's the one that sent them all out of the land. So now he's got to hide who he is. And put on other garments and went. And he and 2 men with him. And they came to the woman by night, and he said, divine for me by a spirit, and bring up for me whoever I shall name to you. The woman said to him, surely you know what Saul has done, how he has cut off the mediums and the necromancers from the land. Why then are you laying a trap for my life to bring about my death? So she still doesn't know it's him, but she is stressed. Are you doing good now that I'm just moving you around? Sweet. And then Saul swore to her by the Lord, as the Lord lives, no punishment shall come upon you for this thing. And the woman said, who shall I bring up for you? And he said, bring up Samuel. When the woman saw Samuel, she cried out in a loud voice. And the woman said to Saul, why have you deceived me? You are Saul. So this is interesting. They're told not to do this. This seems like a time where God, for some reason, elects to allow for this thing to happen. Usually what happens is you bring some sort of demonic entity into the room who claims to be someone. But God has allowed it as a way to show judgment on Saul. Right? And immediately it's clear to the woman that this is Saul speaking to her. And he said to her, what is his appearance? And she said, an old man is coming up, and he is wrapped in a robe. And Saul knew that it was Samuel. And he bowed his face to the ground and paid homage. And Samuel said to Saul, why have you disturbed me, bringing me up? And Saul answered, I am in great distress, for the Philistines are warring against me, and God has turned away from me and answers me no more, either by prophet or by dreams. Therefore I've summoned you to tell me what I should do. So God won't answer me, so I'm going to call someone who is literally with him to come and tell me. And Samuel said, why then do you ask me, since the Lord has turned from you and become your enemy? So it's more than he's not answering you. You were literally an enemy of God. The Lord has drove you. How often do you stream? Oh, every single morning. We do usually 7 days a week. And I don't know what time it is for you. For me, it's like 5:30 to 6:15. It's usually the time. I'm going to go a little bit later because we started later. So, I'm not. I'm not popular. That's why you're just now seeing me. Okay. Are you doing good now? You still want me to hold you though? We'll kill the Draconic Tree Sentinel before the end of this. Then we got to go to Nokron because I'm supposed to go get the Mimic Tear. Okay. Lord's left you. The Lord has done to you as he spoke by me, right? So Samuel had told him, hey, as you just tore the garment off the hem of my robe, so God will tear away the kingdom from you. Right? And so he's like, hey, this is exactly what I said would happen. Now you've called me up to essentially just tell you this is exactly what's happening. Oh, and he literally says it. Okay, the Lord has done to you as he spoke to me, for the Lord has torn the kingdom out of your hand and given it to your neighbor David, because you did not obey the voice of the Lord and did not carry out his fierce wrath against Amalek. Therefore, the Lord has done this thing to you this day. Moreover, the Lord will give Israel also with you into the hand of the Philistines, and tomorrow you and your sons shall be with me, shall be dead. Right? It's like, are you upset again? Here, you want me to wiggle your hips? Here you go. Do this. See if that's better. Then Saul fell at once, full length on the ground, filled with fear, because of the words of Samuel. And there was no strength in him, for he had eaten nothing all day and night. So this is a man who's consumed. Like his strength comes from the love of the people, from his perceived power, and all of this is stripped away in this moment. He is in a state of complete humility, sitting before someone who essentially confronts him with the fact that he is about to die, and there's nothing that he can do to stop it. There's no one that he can muster to come out against this, and all hope is lost. Right? This is a finality for Saul. This has been warned and warned of you, and you've done everything in your power to resist it, to push it away, to not allow it to happen. And now here it is. We're at the threshing floor. This is done. So, and the woman came to Saul, and when she saw that he was terrified, she said, behold, your servant has obeyed you. I have taken my life in my hand and listened to what you have said. Now, therefore, you also obey your servant. Let me set a morsel of bread before you. Eat, that you have strength when you go on your way. But he refused to eat. I will not eat. He refused and said, I will not eat. But his servants, together with the woman, urged him, and he listened to their words. So he arose from the earth and sat on the bed. Now the woman had a fattened calf in the house, and she quickly killed it, and she took flour. Oh, man, girl. And kneaded it and baked unleavened bread of it. And she put it before Saul and the servants, and they ate. Then they rose and went away that night. I've actually been to a place where, like, when we went out I spent a little bit of time in Africa. And the concept here, it strikes me every time I read it now, because it seems like a nothing statement. Like, they took a fattened calf and they slaughtered it and they cooked it, and then they ate it with bread. This is like a 5-hour event. When we were out in like a village in Africa, and we had a goat, and they're like, yeah, we're just going to cut this goat up and cook it real quick. And this was like 5 hours. Like, we were eating at like midnight because they started at like 5 p.m. or something. It was like a long time, a super long time. So this event they're talking, I think it's always just funny to me when I see them say that. So he took a fattened calf and they slaughtered it and cooked it. You're talking about like hours and hours of time that he sat there with his medium to do this. Yeah, that's where I went. Kenya and Uganda. I think we were in Uganda at that point, but we were in kind of on the border of the two, in little Pokot villages doing well work. All right, let's go kill this Draconic Tree Sentinel. You want to lay down? And if I lay you down? All right, we got very little time. Let's roll. Let's roll, boys. Get on the horse. Let's kill it before she gets upset again. Oh, I keep almost drinking health. Nope, that's not it either. Get on the horse. It's not going to work. She's already mad. She's already mad. Okay, that. All right. We're going to pick her back up. All right. How did that? What was that? What hit me there? All right, come here. Come here. I need you to take the focus, jellyfish. Thank you. All right. Calm down. Calm down. You stay happy for just 1 second. No one's going to watch this if we don't do anything during the entire stream, video game related. Okay. Well, maybe we won't. Maybe we won't. All right. All right. Our tree cover's gone. All right. All right. I might leave and go take care of her. She calms down for. They're saying hi, baby, so you got to say hi back and be sweet. People only like you if you act like you never have problems. That's the key. That was a joke. That was a joke. Sorry. That's not true. All right. I think we're going to peace out. Oh, she's like 3.5 weeks old. She's young. We're giving mom a break. And then we're just trying to do a Bible study and fight a draconic tree sentinel. But you're not allowing us to do that part. So we're just reading the Bible and talking. So, thank you. Say hi. She's very happy right now, as you can see. All right. Yeah, it's our 5th, so we've got 4 others. Okay. The problem is if I walk away, I think we're going to go. We'll be back here, though. We're here every single morning. Usually, she doesn't cry this much. So I will say it's not usually this big of an issue. Oh, nice. Congrats. You have 3 daughters? This is only my 2nd daughter. We've got, we did 1 girl, 3 boys. Don't take it. Why would I take, you're asking what I do for work the wrong way. That's not anything weird. I actually, I run a big home services company in the Midwest. So we do plumbing, heating, cooling, all that kind of stuff. But we're here every morning, and we just do a quick Bible study stream where I read 1 chapter, we go through it a little bit, discuss it. Thanks, Mrs. Bull, for being here. And so we'll be here tomorrow morning. Usually Sunday is the least attended day. Well, I don't know what time. So 6:30 a.m. Central Time, 7:30 a.m. Eastern. I'm Mountain, so it's 5:30 a.m. for me. This morning we were a little bit late because I was trying to get her fed so she'd be happy, but it didn't work. She's still not happy. But I think she might just have some stomach stuff going on. Yeah, but we do it every morning, 5:30 to 6:15 my time. I have learned in England that's 12:30 because we've got somebody that watches in England, usually on Saturdays. He's not here today. But tomorrow we're going through 1 Samuel 29. Then what we need to do after that, is that Pacific Standard? Is that what PS means? At Pacific Standard, you'd be like 4:30 a.m. So if you're awake at 4:30, you can join. We need to choose what book we're doing next. I usually switch back and forth between Old Testament and New. So we're about to finish 1 Samuel, so we need to choose a book in the New Testament after. So if you have ideas, throw them into the chat because you'll have a massive impact on what we actually do. I'm trying to choose if we're going to go gospel. See, that was what I was wondering. Luke would be a good one. I haven't done a gospel yet, so that might be a good one to go next. I've done some of the letters. At some point, I want to do Revelation because I have learning a lot through Revelation recently. But I think we might hold off to where I can kind of get a full grasp on the entire book first. So maybe we'll do Luke next. I think Taylor wins. But I think we have, 3 or 4 more chapters left, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. 29, 30, 31. Yeah. We have 3 chapters, so we have until like Tuesday or Wednesday. And then we'll probably shift over to Luke. So, you want to say goodbye to them? Are you going to be happy now? Okay, bye-bye. Oh, Mrs. Bull likes Luke as well. All right, say goodbye to everybody. Bye-bye. We're going to go. But we'll see y'all tomorrow. I might just go beat this Draconic Tree Sentinel by myself so that we can do something else and I don't stand here in a corner and read the whole time. That's right with you guys. But stay blessed. Keep Christ the center focus of your life. Stay in step with the Spirit. And we'll touch base tomorrow. Thanks, y'all. Appreciate you watching.